Hey, 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 loves from up above. This is I, Star Goddess, and we are here once again to celebrate. To celebrate. And as you know, I'm going with the flow as usual. I just want to, maybe I should lower the music. Keep it going, right? Keep that energy going. What's going on? Okay, there we go. Ooh. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our What the reading, collective reading for our new moon, for our early Halloween reading. We're doing it all in the mix. We're doing it all in the mix. Yes, we like to go with the flow. This is how we like to go. And I want to welcome you. Thanks for joining me. And we're going to dive into some very powerful energies. And we're going to see what Spirit has to say. And we're going to open our minds, open our hearts, and take in these ascending messages, powerful messages that's going to free us from everything that binds us and receive some things that we might need to hear, and maybe some things that could be a little spooky, my dear. Ah! Ah. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? We're going to dive right in, lovelies, and we're going to first receive some of the messages that I received from Spirit. We're going to open up with that. Let's turn this down. Okay, lovelies. When I was meditating and I asked Spirit to give me some messages, and to relate to the collective. And this is what occurred. It was the hour of 6:53 p.m. So we want to add 6, 5, and 3 could be relevant to someone. Or we want to add the numbers 6, 5, and 3. So we have 6 and 3 is 9, 9 and 5 is 14. So we want to add the 1 and the 4 gives us 5. So 5 we know is the number of change. Lovelies, we are in the spirit, we are in the energy of change more than we've ever been. More than we've ever been. We are in the spirit of change. So lovelies, I want you to take this cosmic ride with me. I want you to let go of anything that is distracting you at this time and grab your favorite beverage and have a seat, put up your feet and enjoy. Okay? Here we go, loves. The first thing I heard was, I heard a car motor, and the car was pulling off. So, right away I thought, we're getting our engines going like never before. We're taking off, we're traveling in more ways than one. Right? Yes. And we also, lovelies, this is a special time that you know the new moon is on October 25th, and we're recording this on the 24th. Okay? So, I then was getting and feeling and hearing eyes. Not my name, I, which is infinite one, but the eyes that we see with. The eyes that we see with. Okay? And we want to make sure we don't have any unwanted interruptions. But as we know, loves, anything that is said during this reading, anything that is heard during this reading is counted as part of the reading, right? So, moving along. I was getting eyes. I thought vision, eyes gives us vision. Right? So we can see in more ways than one. See in more ways than one. Right? All right. Then I got traveling through life. Peace of mind. Peace of mind came to me. Peace of mind. Someone strongly desires this. Peace of mind. Peace of mind. Peace of mind. Never mind my writing, lovelies. When I'm channeling, I write very quickly. Very quickly. Okay. So here we go. So I may not be able to read this. Let's see if I can read this. All right. Tap in. Love is the gateway to truth. Peace is the blessing bestowed upon an individual and or collective as a result of finding peace within, deep within, past all emotional blockages that trap you in a distorted reality. There is hope. Yes, there is hope. Find hope in seeing past the veil, traveling beyond the veil. Fear not. There is hope. A new world has arrived. Are you ready? Then I received this, lovelies. Real legacy is made by those that are daring and willing to be true to their calling. Then I received this message. Life loves everyone that is willing to live it. Find your reason. Okay? Then I got this. On this new moon marks a new cycle, a new beginning, a portal to discover all truth. Everything that exists comes out of darkness. You wonder, how big is it all? You wonder how much space this is where I have to decipher and my writing, loves. One moment. How much? Oh my goodness. You wonder how much space in which it all exists. Wow. You wonder how much space in which all of it exists. If you arrive at a number with 20 zeros, that's less than 1% of the list. Can you say infinite? Infinite one. There's a reason why things are unfolding as they are. Some are suns, some are moons, and some are stars. Each one encompasses a different light. Neither one is better, neither one is right. Each one exists within the shadow of the night. Of the night. It's a matter of finding balance and increasing your sight. All right, lovelies, that is the message, channeled message we got from Spirit. And we're going to move on to the next portion of this reading. People are really great. It's the people that make the planet, lovelies. It's the people that make the planet. Gaia relies on all of us to bring her the life force, energy from the light. The light within. The light that comes to us, through us. We need to be free from all of the things that block our energy. There is hope for mankind. Within ourselves, the answers we will find. There will always be wishes for peace and freedom we will dare find when we learn how to free our minds. Our minds. Okay, lovelies, we're moving on to the next portion of this reading, and we're going to tap into my very own Tap In Transformation Oracle deck. It is currently not for sale, but it is going to bless us with some messages just as well. Okay, thank you, spirit, angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. But first, we're going to open up with our lovely singing bowl. And we're going to use the energy of the Mystic Merlinite. Mystic Merlinite. Mystic Merlinite. Ah. Let's get that energy going. Feel that. And I want you to do your research to see what energies Mystic Merlinite brings and how it can help you in your shadow, lovelies. Okay, we're going to put our Mystic Merlinite aside to assist with this reading and put our singing bowl away till further down to the end of this reading. And we're going to tap right in. Thank you, angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides, for this reading for the collective on October. I'm trying to rush the time, lovelies. I was about to say November. We are in Scorpio season. Yes. And happy return, solar return to all of the Scorpions. Okay. Also, it represents death in the tarot, in the conventional tarot deck. And death is not always a bad thing. Whenever something ends, lovelies, there's always a new beginning. So it's a matter of transformation in which we all go through from time to time. And we're being called to let go of those things that no longer serve us and be willing to move, as I heard the car taking off when I was in meditation. Being able to move forward into our future, our new energy the new you. Yes, lovelies, the new you. All right, loves, we're going to shuffle right up. Ooh, let's do it this way. Thank you, Spirit, angels, ancestors, way showers and guides, ascended masters, all of the highest light. Thank you. I just saw some angel wings. So our angels are here. Our angels are here. Thank you. And we're calling in all the elements. You make beautiful things. Yes, we make beautiful things when we let our hearts sing, don't we? Yes. That can share the love and give love to not only ourselves, lovelies, but to everyone that we choose to direct our energy towards. And as we know, each one of us are part of a oneness. We're one in the spirit. So anything that we do always comes back to you. Be bold. All right? Be bold in what you do. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Angels, ancestors, and let that goddess energy be free. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. And that's tapping. Everyone has that goddess within, potential within them as the divine feminine. When we are consciously aligned with the divine, and always, let's get that light going. Believe. Can you see that? Yes, believe, lovelies. That is so important. Thank you, Spirit, angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. And the moon is made his presence. The moon is here, lovelies, for the new moon. We love you, moon. Okay. And we know we have more than one moon, right? All right. Let's keep it going. Thank you, Spirit. I could be sad, but I have shit to do. Like we said, we want to keep it moving like the car did. I told you, I'm trying to get the light on that. There we go. All right. We want to keep it going in a positive way, right? And this is our tap in card. Yes, by tapping in. This is our tap in card. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Angels, I love it. And we are going to tap into crystal cards later and see what crystal that we're going to work with. That just came up for us. All right, Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. Let's see what we're doing here. All right. Whew. All right, I'm trying to be the DJ and do this reading all at once. Multitasking. All right, loves. Here we go. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And crowning this reading, lovelies, I can't make this up, is the crystal card. Did I not say the crystal card was going to close out this reading? And lovelies, it is official. It is also opening this reading. And did we not open this reading with our beautiful Merlinite energy? Lovelies, I'm in the flow. I'm tapped in. I want you to tap in and see the things that you can witness that are magical. Yes. Magical. Magical. All right, lovelies, let's keep it going. What other energies you have for us? I love this deck, lovelies. It's so powerful. I knew it was going to be a beautiful blessing for us when Spirit asked me to create this deck. And the way it feels is like butter in my hands. Lovelies, thank you for the message, Spirit. What other messages do you have for us? For the collective for November. I will keep saying November, lovely. Scorpio is really popping through. Oh, wow. Okay. Woo! We are bottom of the deck. We have good vibes only, lovelies. Spirit really is bringing this message home to us to always have good vibes. Vibe high, lovelies. Vibe high. That is the solution to every single thing that you face. Tap in to vibe high, okay? And we're starting out with our crystal card. And as you know, lovelies, you are the crystal. You, as we said at the top of this reading opening about the light of spirit coming down and shining through us as diamonds, we are multi-dimensional, multi-faceted beings. Eternal beings. Eternal beings. Spirit wants us to use our power as we are the crystals on this earth to help and assist Gaia to ascend. It's time now, lovelies. This is the time that Gaia is transitioning to 5D, New Earth. The time is now. There's no longer waiting. This is a serious time for all of us. As we grow within and we witness the changes that happen around us, some may be very frightening. Very frightening. So, lovelies, this is the time that we really need to take it higher. We need to do our shadow work. Our shadow work. So that we can release the emotional blockages within that prevent spirit from moving through us. But spirit wants to move through us. Spirit wants us to go through life with those good vibes, right? And a lot of times, Spirit, this is my tower. This is like a tornado storm. This is equivalent to the tower card in tarot. Spirit brings us catastrophes, brings us forces that's going to make us move voluntarily or involuntarily. When we find ourselves stuck and we're refusing to move, when Spirit has asked us to move, this is when a storm comes to make us move. A storm, lovelies, is brewing. A storm is on the rise. A storm of some kind, whether that's a storm that's going on within us or a storm that's going to happen in our atmosphere, within our nature. A storm is brewing. A storm is on the rise. A storm is traveling, moving about to force and cause balance to occur on our planet, within the universe, beyond humanity, within humanity. It's bigger than us, loves. You see, it's bigger than us. This storm is a warning. This card did not come out of 118 cards by accident. There is a storm brewing. We don't know how or when this storm is going to occur. But this is Spirit letting us know it's here. And we are being called, the storm is here, loves. And we're being called to tap in. Tap in. And Spirit is saying, for us during this storm, hey, warrior, keep going. We are being called to be, hey, warrior, keep going. We're called to be strong during this time of the storm. There is a storm coming. There is a storm that is here. I heard the motor. It's traveling to us, my dear. It won't be long. It won't be long. I feel it. I feel it. It's strong. It's strong. It's strong. Keep going, warriors. This is not just a physical battle, lovelies. This is a spiritual battle. You're being called to move the storm. You're being called to rise above the storm. You are stronger than the storm. You are strong as a crystal. You are the crystal. You are the crystal. And Spirit wants us to fight. Fight by tapping in, doing our shadow work, fighting our own demons. If you can win that war of the storm within, lovelies, you will have crystal clear vision. As we said in the top of the reading, vision, eyes to see, eyes to see. I don't know if you can see me doing that, okay? Eyes to see clearly as a clear quartz crystal. As a clear quartz crystal. You will weather the storm. It's coming, lovelies. Gaia is ascending to 5D, New Earth. The time is now, it's happening. And we are called to be the warrior and to keep going. Because things are moving with or without us. It's up to you if you want to keep up. And as you know, Diamond Life Global Academy has been created for those that desire to weather the storm. To weather the storm. It's coming, lovelies. It's here. To help you fight those demons within so you don't see more storms coming in your life. You are the warrior. This is a spiritual battle. Nothing can be scarier than fighting your own demons. But we give you support, lovelies, so that you can become empowered and strong and multiply your strength within, multiply your gifts, and be able to see clearly, to be strong, to be able to channel that light that is coming into our planet at this time. And lovelies, we know no one walks in the light without a shadow. Okay, lovelies, we're going to move on to the next portion of this reading. Thank you, Spirit, for the messages from our Tap-In Healing deck, Transformation Healing deck. And which deck do you want me to do now, Spirit? Ooh. What do we need to change? Okay. We're going to see what we need to change, lovelies. So we're going to tap into our I Ching deck. I Ching, and you know, is the oldest deck, one of the oldest books in our history. Okay, so we're going to shuffle up. Thank you, Spirit, for messages for the collective for October 24, 2022. And as you know, lovelies, these readings are always timeless. So any messages you get from this reading can be applied at any time throughout infinity. Thank you, Spirit, angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. Thank you. You are the infinite one. Thank you, loves. And thank you, Spirit, angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides, ascended masters. Thank you for these beautiful messages that you're about to give to the collective. You're about to give to the collective at this time. What do we need to change for this new moon energy and for Halloween that is coming up on October 31st, loves? Yes, are you excited? I'm excited, not only for the holidays, but for the changes that are occurring that most of us have volunteered to come back to this planet for, and to contribute in many ways that we're being led to contribute to the collective. It is so important to know what your calling is, what your purpose is at this time, and to be able to move when Spirit needs you to move, to be able to do what Spirit needs you to do, and not put on the brakes. Not put on the brakes and get yourself caught up. Get yourself caught up in the storm that is brewing, the tower that is falling. Lovelies, and I want you to look up what the word, the tarot card tower means, okay? Towers are always brought at times of change. As we said at the top of the reading, number 5, change. And this, we're in an energy of change like never before. Our planet, everything in the universe, everything within you is changing. There's no more normal. That was insanity anyway. Okay, loves. All right, and we have at the bottom of the deck number 56. That could be relevant, or 65. That can be relevant. The number 5 or the number 6 can be relevant, or May 6 can be relevant. And we're going to see what this card is. We're only going to pull, I'm feeling led to only pull one card, lovely. So we're going to put this away and bring out the book and see what message we have. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what number 5, 6 is. And also that's number what, lovelies? 11, which is also a very powerful universal number. 5, 6. Let's see. Let's go into the English. This book is in different languages. Let's see. Number 56. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun, lovelies. We're getting some powerful information here. Number 56, lovelies, is the Wanderer. Number 56 card in the I Ching deck is the Wanderer. And we're going to see what the Wanderer is. If that's not moving, if that's not traveling, if that's not moving and traveling, I don't know what is. Okay. And let's see, we have here. Fire burns over the surface of the mountain, destroying whatever is in its path, and then moving on. The long life of the mountain is not greatly changed by this. Thus, a wanderer may have an immediate effect on those he encounters, but any lasting effect will be determined by other factors. Those who remain must be stable and enduring as the mountain, so that life can continue as before. Wow, lovelies, if that's not weathering a storm as a wanderer and encountering storms after storm after storm. But lovelies, this storm that's coming, it's like no other. It's like no other. On a spiritual level, it's like no other. On a physical level, it's not like no other. The storm is here. Okay, lovely. Spirit is saying for us to be strong as a mountain. Hey, warrior, keep going. Be strong as the mountain. Be this wanderer that is as strong as the mountain. You keep going. You stand strong. Okay, lovelies? All right, tap in. Tap in. Next we have, let's see, Spirit, what do you want us to do? We want to have fun, okay? We're going to have fun with this. For the moon, we're going to pull one card from this deck. I don't think I've ever used this deck with you guys, the astrology deck. Okay, we're going to see what energy comes out for us for this one. Thank you, Spirit. Angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. Ascended masters, earth, air, fire, water, ether. Welcome into this reading for the lovelies, for the collective. What message do you have for us for this October 24th reading? But we're celebrating our new moon on this reading. Thank you. What message do you have? And these are also very timeless messages. Thank you. We just saw Pluto, lovelies. Okay, Saturn. Oh, boy. All right, let's see what we have. Thank you, Spirit. Angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. And we have Aquarius. All right, we have Aquarius energy coming out, lovelies. And we're going to read it. Aquarius, as you know, is an air sign. And even though the woman is carrying water, which it looks like it should be a water sign, but Aquarius is an air sign. And let's see. Unique, fun-loving, and independent. An Aquarius will never be easily pinned down. Does that sound like somebody that knows how to move? Lovelies, I cannot make this stuff up. Thank you, Spirit. I love the way these readings come together and just really reiterate the messages to you in so many ways so you can see how it all comes together. That this is not just me talking. This is spirit coming through. Here we go. Unique, fun-loving, and independent, and Aquarius will never be easily pinned down. Important to keep moving. Aquarians love their freedom. Did we not say a wanderer? And here we go. Hey, warrior, keep going. Okay? Let's be like the Aquarius during this time. All right. And a lot of you, I'm sure, have an Aquarius somewhere in your chart. Here we go. Their freedom and can come. All right. Aquarians love their freedom and can become temperamental if they feel limited. Okay? Symbolized by the water barrier, Aquarians are known for their brilliant minds and devotion to humanitarian causes. Did we not talk about giving love and sharing love from the heart? How important that is to know your purpose in life, to be able to give to others from the heart. Yes. All right. And water is all about the emotions. It's all about the emotions. All right. Let's get back to this. For their brilliant minds and devotion to humanitarian causes, they are also excellent problem solvers. Yes. And lovelies, if we tap in, we can also become excellent problem solvers. Assisting. Receiving assistance from spirit, okay? And our whole spirit team. Each one of us has it, okay? Some have forfeited their support, but a lot of us are still have our spirit teams that can be there for us when we need them. They are also excellent problem solvers, Aquariuses are. There are plenty of light bulb moments and flashes of sudden inspiration with this fabulous sign. Inspiration is important. We get inspired by spirit. Yes. And we want to bring those creations to the planet. We want to bring those creations to humanity and create those new beautiful things that we all can share at this time and spread those what, lovelies? Good vibes. Yes! Good vibes only. Especially in our new planet, 5D, Earth. It's all about love. It's all about sharing. It's all about caring from the heart. It's all about peace and balance and truth. Truth, loves, will set you free. Truth will set you free. Okay. And all right, lovelies, we did the Aquarius energy, even though we're in Scorpio season. So we're going to put this deck away. And Spirit, what do you want us to do next? Okay. We're going to move into a little fun part here. Pull one card from our BuzzFeed deck. This is a cute little deck. I love it. I'm glad you're going to get to see it on camera for the first time. We've used it during our therapy toolkit. This is it. It's so small but powerful. It's a cute little deck. Very cute. And it has black borders. You know I love that. Okay, here we go. Lovelies, we're going to shuffle up this cute little deck and see what messages Spirit, angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides want to bring us at this time that we need to know during this time of Gaia ascending. And we're in a new moon season where all things that no longer serve us is being stripped away. in the storm. All right, loves, here we go. I told you this reading is going to bring up some spooky stuff, but it's the truth, lovelies. It is better to be aware and to be forewarned than to not be warned at all, right? So we know what we have to do. Thank you, Spirit. We want you to come through. Thank you, Spirit, and see what other additional messages you want to bring to the collective at this time. Passing notes. Let's see. Passing notes. All right. That's for this one. And that's nostalgia. Did we not take notes from during my meditation? Lovelies, I cannot make this stuff up. And I just passed those notes on to you. They were channeled messages that Spirit wanted to bring us. So we want to see what additional messages Spirit wants to bring us here with these passing notes. I'm excited. I want to see what's on this note. Let's look. And this is what the card looks like. I'm sorry, lovelies, I didn't show you. Passing notes. See the note being passed from one hand to the next? Yes, passing notes. This is such a cute card. Nostalgia. Let's see what it says. Nostalgia, and this is passing notes on page what? Oh. Passing notes. Uh-oh. Spirit is letting us know that there is gossip, there is scandal, and there are rumors going on. Spirit is bringing truth. Always brings the truth. There are gossip. There's gossip going on. There's a lot of scandal going on. And there's a lot of, what was the other one, Spirit? Rumors. And we know most times, lovelies, it's not true. Right? Spirit wants us to tap in. Focus on the truth. The truth of what? The truth of oneself. When we are aware of the truth of oneself, we don't care about spreading rumors and scandal and gossip about anyone else. When we are focused on our heart space and focused on love, we don't care about passing unnecessary notes that are not going to create good vibes. Spirit said good vibes. Lovelies. Passing notes as far as this nostalgia is letting us know is not. And as a result of passing these notes of rumors and scandal and what was the other one? Rumors, gossip. It's going to create negative energy that creates what, lovelies? Storms. So not only are we trying to hurt someone else by creating scandal and creating gossip and creating rumors, we are disturbing our atmosphere. We're disturbing Gaia. We're disturbing our planet. We're disturbing the universe. We are universes with a capital S. Lovelies, we're not. We are not the only one. We are not the only one. So anything we do, lovelies, on Around Planet, Spirit is saying it comes back to you. So we want to, in 5D New Earth, there will not be this kind of energy. There will not be scandals. There will not be rumors. There will not be gossip. These are things of the past. These kind of things are things that do not last. As eternal, evolving, multifaceted, multidimensional, eternal beings, these things do not last. Okay, lovelies? All right. So we're going to move on. Thank you, lovelies. Oh, I'm just loving these messages. Woo! This is some powerful stuff. It's a little spooky, but powerful. And last, but no, this isn't last. We have one more deck to pull from. Oh, this reading is quite long, but we are worth it. Here we go. We're going to pull from the blind spot deck. And then last but certainly not least, we're going to have our affirmations from our Crystal Mandala Oracle deck. Okay? So this is a very powerful energy deck. We don't even have to clear it. That's how powerful this is. And it's created by Teal Swan. It's called The Blind Spot. The Blind Spot. The Blind Spot. The Blind Spot. Okay, lovelies. Let's shuffle up. Thank you, spirit angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides for these messages for the collective for October, this new moon energy. Woo! And timeless. What blind spot do we need to be aware of at this time? What is the blind spot that we need to be aware of at this time? I need my screen back. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Let's see. What are we doing? All right. Hang on, lovelies. We're coming back. Here we go. We're back. That was an interruption. All right. We're tapping into our blind spot, and that was a blind spot, wasn't it? I tell you, lovelies, there are no coincidences in life. There are no coincidences in life. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is perfect. Thank you, Spirit. Even though it may come with pain, it may come with as a mishap, it's all for our highest good in the end. Thank you, Spirit. As eternal beings, we always end up balancing it out somehow. And we're being forced with this tower, this storm that's coming, to do just that. We're going to see what blind spot that we don't see. The blind spot. The blind spot that we don't see that's happening around us presently, currently. Okay? Let's see. Woo! Thank you for this energy. Okay, 3 more times. Wow, okay. 1, 2, and these are all sigils. So we're second time we ever using this deck, lovelies. I bought this deck for you guys. I never touched this deck for myself. This is for you, for us. Thank you, Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides. Woo! Let's do it. Here we go. Ah! You excited? This is our blind spot, Spirit. What is our blind spot? Stop. Okay. This is it, lovelies. Ooh. Number 57. And we're going to put this aside. Number 12. And that may be relevant to some of you. This is the card, lovelies, number 57. I want you to take in that energy. Wow. I'm feeling, this is hard. I want you to look at this too. What energy are you getting from this? Even though we're supposed to look at the book and see first and then go from there. But I'm really testing your intuition at this time. I want to know too. Let's see what I get from this. I'm getting quite a bit from this. I'm getting someone that's traveling in a circle some kind of way, trying to find their way. I'm getting some kind of communication, because this looks like some kind of telephone pole. This looks like some kind of telephone pole right here. And this, of course, looks like a little person that's connected to something right here. And it looks like a vicious cycle. This person is never coming to some kind of place of rest. This person is moving. Again, are we not confirming some kind of movement? I am seeing movement here. I am seeing some kind of movement, lovelies. Maybe a movement of money. A movement for money. We'll see. Let's see. The guessing game is over. Number 57. Let's see what that is. Number 57. Ooh. Oh boy. I'm excited. Ooh. This, the blind spot, lovelies, is blinding optimism. Wow. Blinding optimism. Let's read what that says here. I'm seeing with blinding optimism. A lot of times we think positive. We have a lot of things in our world and in our circle and in our social media and everything that we watch on a daily basis, programming our minds to think positive. We have all kinds of motivators. We have all kinds of things hyping us up, telling us that everything is going to be fine. Just keep moving. Right? But that, lovelies, is the blind spot. What do I say about positivity? It is a distraction from doing our shadow work. It is a band-aid. It is a pacifier. Blinding optimism. It keeps you from seeing. Notice I'm using one finger, so you know what that means. Seeing. Blinding optimism. All right, lovelies, let's read what it says. If you have been drawn to the sigil, it means that in this situation, your optimism is blinding you to actual reality. Confirmation. Have I not been saying this? It's blinding you from reality. It's blinding you from being the warrior. It's blinding you from being the crystal that you are. It's blinding you from your power. So when the storms come, lovelies, when the storms come, it's not the blinding optimism that's the solution. Guess what is the solution, lovelies? Guess. Tap in. All right, lovelies, we're going to continue. Optimism is associated with many positive things, such as increased success, better physical, emotional, and mental health, increased life expectancy, and better recovery from adversity. Having a positive outlook is a positive thing. It is a positive thing until you are using it to deny the negative. Bingo! Refusing to do your shadow work. It's a blind spot that keeps you from doing your shadow work. That will equip you to be the warrior. That will equip you to be the crystal that you are. That will equip you to outweather the storm. The storm. The storm. Okay, lovelies. This makes positivity nothing more than an illusory denial. Oh! Wait a minute, Spirit. If that does not, lovelies, there are 78 cards in this deck. There are 78 cards in this deck. This card came out to confirm what I've been saying. If you read my Facebook social media posts, this is exactly what I've been saying. This is exactly what Spirit has been saying. and is reiterating right now. Let's continue. It may benefit you to also spend some time accepting the energy of Sigil 10 and coming to understand its message just now. When our motives for being optimistic, but we're not going to go that deep into it, so we're not going to pull the Sigil of 10 and see exactly how that ties in, because going deeper into what we're being presented with now is a different kind of service, and we're not giving that service here. Okay, loves? On another level of service, I would go into the details. I would pull the card and go really deep into it. But we're going to just right now understand that positive, optimistic thinking is a blind spot. Okay? And that's our current blind spot that's really going to trap us from being able to outweather the storm that is here. All right. Let's stretch out. Okay, lovelies. I want you to really get this. I'm getting nice and comfortable. Here we go. Let's see. Let's finish reading. I'm going to hold this up so you can take in this energy. This is a live entity, lovelies, that's going to assist you in not being able to get caught up in the blind spot of blinding optimism. All right? When our motives for being optimistic take us away from awareness or positive distortions of personal attributes, capabilities, and estimation of the future can and usually do lead to negative outcomes. Yes, it does. Because you're in a state of denial. You're in a huge state of denial. For example, optimism often gives us a flawed perception of risks, and those who underestimate risks do not take necessary action to avoid them. Hello. We may be using a whole host of coping mechanisms and mistaking them for something good because they are causing us to feel optimistic. And there are many things, lovelies, that has been created within our society to help us to remain optimistic, but yet be blinded to the truth and the reality of the real things that we are facing, the real antagonists that we are facing, whether that be inner demons or outer experiences, which are a reflection of what is really going on within. So if we want to get to the answer and solve the problem, where do we need to start, lovelies? Do we start by thinking positive, or do we dive deep into the issue of the emotional imbalance that's happening within, that's going to clear the way for everything to be balanced out so the problem can be resolved on a permanent level? This is what we call breaking generational curses, lovelies. Okay? And positive thinking is not going to allow you to do that. Let's continue. We may be using a whole host of coping mechanisms and mistaking them for something good because they are causing us to feel optimistic. We may be using optimism as a coping mechanism in and of itself. If we are doing this, chances are that we are using optimism to avoid the feeling of helplessness. Okay? Positive focus does a lot of good, but there is one enormous caveat to that rule. One massive exception. I'm going to lean in and read this. Positive focus works on everything except the things you're trying to use positive focus to avoid. I'm going to read that again. Positive focus works on everything except the things you're trying to use positive focus to avoid. Another way of saying this is positive focus works except for when it is used as a tool to enable our resistance. It is a guarantee that whatever you resist will persist. The question is to ask yourself in this scenario is, what would I do differently if I knew my optimism were misguided in this scenario? Ask that again, and you can rewind this and watch this portion over and over until you get it. I'm going to read it again. What would I do differently if I knew my optimism were misguided in this scenario? There are times when optimism pays off. This is not one of those times. You are currently using optimism to avoid seeing what is real. And you are about to make choices and take actions based on something other than reality. Lovelies, I don't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. Have I not been saying this? Have I not been saying this is the reason Diamond Life Global Academy has been created? To solve the issue and the blind spot of blinding optimism that keeps us in the dark, that keeps us repeating the same things over and over again and calling it normal. 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 Blinding optimism, lovelies, is humanity's blind spot. This is the blind spot of the collective. We need to get it right, lovelies. We need to tap in the truth. We need to do our shadow work and stop avoiding doing our shadow work. That's going to continuously bring you storms that you don't want. That's going to continue to bring you these towers in your life that's going to shake you up and cause everything to go chaotic until you're forced to wake up the warrior within, to receive the light that you need from spirit, to empower your crystal, staying grounded, part of Gaia. We are part of Gaia. We are crystals for Gaia. We are healing crystals for Gaia. So if we're not healing, what are we feeding Gaia? What are we feeding our planet? So lovelies, we are asking for these storms to happen. If we're not feeding Gaia properly, that means she is unbalanced. That means when she ascends, there's going to be chaos. The storm, lovelies, is here. Okay, lovelies, we're going to move into the final portion of this reading, and we're going to do our affirmations, and we want to thank Spirit. We want to thank Spirit for these messages to empower us, to heal us, to guide us, to lead us into a new 5D earth that has been created for us all. We must do our shadow work, lovelies. In order to ascend, we must do our shadow work. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. And we're going into the next portion, and the final portion of this reading, lovelies, is our crystal mandala, and to get our affirmation by Elena Fairchild. Thank you, spirit, angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. Ooh, we're thanking you for letting us know what the is going on. Lovelies, this has been a wonderful trip moving through these messages with you. And I'm glad you have spent this time with me, and I'm asking that you really receive these energies, and it's only going to empower you to weather the storm, to become the spiritual warrior that you were created to be, to live a life that is of abundance within and without, to have all that your heart desires, as and Gaia just came up as I split the deck. As you move throughout your life and being able to contribute to your loved ones on a more higher level, being able to share those good vibes, lovelies, good vibes. Thank you, spirit, angels, ancestors. Gaia showed up again as I cut the deck. Thank you, spirit, angels, ancestors, way shows. Gaia is here, lovelies. Gaia is on the move, and she wants us to come with her. So if we're not preparing ourselves and we're just constantly thinking that positive thinking is the way, it's only going to keep things shaking up. It's only going to cause things to continue to shake up. Lovelies, the storm is here. The storm is coming. This did not come out by accident. It can be scary, but are you ready? We have been prolonging what is necessary too long. It's time to do the inner work. We have been looking outside of ourselves, hoping for change, wishing for change, thinking that we can think away the change, cause the change. No, lovelies. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. We are very much ruled by our heart. It's an emotional change. It's an emotional change that needs to take place. No longer will we be suppressing the divine feminine. That is all about nurturing. That's all about love. That's all about multiplying. That's all about creating and creation. If we continue to neglect the divine feminine within, we will forever be in bondage. We will forever be imprisoned in our minds and locked in a time of storms and troubles. Falling in the tower. And again, I want you to look up the tower card in tarot and see what that means. Towers can be good and towers can be bad. And as you know, I don't believe in good and bad. I believe everything is good. Everything that's, even when it's bad, it works for our good. If that's what it takes to shake us up, if that's what it takes for us to learn, if that's what it takes for us to move, when spirit needs us to move. The storm is here, lovelies. The storm is here. All right, loves, we're going to get our final message here. Woo! This energy is powerful. This energy is strong. And I know it's going to help us and empower us to move along. Warrior, warrior. Ha! Keep going. All right? Let's see. Spirit, loves, angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. What message do you have for us, for the collective? Oh, dear. We just, here we go. Let's do it again. I'm coming, lovelies. 1 second. I'm trying to do a lot here. I'm channeling. I'm being the DJ. I'm reading cards. I'm talking to you guys. Woo! I'm everyone. It's all in me. Yes, it is. All right, here we go. Thank you, Divine Feminine within. Yes, we want to connect with her. We want to connect with the Divine Feminine within and connect and balance our divine masculine and the divine feminine within by tapping in and becoming consciously aligned with the divine so we can be balanced and avoid these kinds of towers, these kinds of storms from brewing and causing catastrophes around the world, catastrophes in our universe. Catastrophes are going on. Storms are going on within the collective. No longer will we think that positive thinking and motivation is the solution. Lovelies, we got to go deeper. We're going deeper here at Tap In Healing Zone to take humanity higher. To take humanity higher. It's time for ascension. Oh, did I mention? Tap in. All right, lovelies, we're going to do our affirmation. Lovelies, woo! I cannot make this stuff. I cannot make this stuff up. Lovelies, we have the number 10 card. 6 and 4, 4 and 6, number 10. 10 is endings. The new moon is all about endings. Scorpion season is all about endings. Scorpio rules the death card in tarot. Endings. This card is Goddess Kali. Kali Ma. Google her to know what she is, who she is, and what she does. And who she is to Ra. And we also have here the crystal black obsidian. Black obsidian. And I want you to Google that and see how that energy can help you in your journey as well. Okay, loves? Woo! This is closing out this reading that is so appropriate. I cannot. Lovelies, I'm speechless right now. You have no idea. You have no idea, but you're about to hear. You're about to hear. You have no idea, but you're about to hear. Listen to this. This is closing out our What the Fuck reading. For the collective, what is going on? And Spirit brought us to us nice and sweet and strong. Here we go. sacred revolution. We bring you the empowerment of sacred revolution. Revolution comes when a cycle of authority or power is ending. It has become inadequate for the task of leadership now required, and a new order must be established in its place. It is not simply a chapter within a book drawing to a close, but an entirely new book, lovelies. Perhaps an entirely new genre opening up according to divine will unfolding. And if it's not divine will for things that no longer serve us to come to an end, this is the season, lovelies. This is the season. This is the time. Whether we volunteer to move and change or the tower, the storm will force us to move. In such cases, subtle change is not going to cut it. You got to move, lovelies. You need radical change. Radical change. If this is not radical change, I don't know what is. A storm brings about radical change. That new order may be in your world or in your own being. Did we not say that? Internal storms and environmental storms, our planet. When revolution is sacred, the new order will be that which allows you to become more of yourself to successfully attain your spiritual goals. Lovelies, did we not say that the ultimate problem solver is to tap in, to balance out those emotions that are causing you to be in stagnation, to be imprisoned within a false existence? Yes. All right. We're not going to read this complete thing. We're going to go ahead and skip to the affirmation, because the other parts will involve another kind of service. Again, where we go deeper into our messages, but this is act of love to bring us these messages from Spirit to help us along our paths and journey as eternal, multifaceted, multidimensional beings, to free us so we can be us. Okay? All right. And our affirmation here, thank you, Callie Ma, for coming through and helping us bring those things that no longer serve us to an end. Here we go. I bow to the divine power of sacred revolution, restoring love as the highest authority. Did we not say 5D New Earth is all about love? It's all about the heart. It's all about your emotions, not the mind. The mind will fuck you up every time. All right, loves. We're going to repeat it 2 more times and listen back to this as often as you need to get the message. I bow to the divine power of sacred revolution, restoring love as the highest authority. I bow to the divine power of sacred revolution, restoring love as the highest authority. Lovelies, 5D New Earth is all about love. It's all about caring. It's all about sharing. It's all about oneness. It's all about love. It's all about truth. Knowing the truth. Living in your truth. Being the truth frees you. Kali Ma has come to put an end to all of the things that create unnecessary storms in our lives, that prevents us from being the crystal that we are, that prevents us from moving powerful in our calling or towards our calling, being the warrior that we are created to be, and the blind spot of being programmed that positive thinking is the solution, and causing us to, well, Spirit wants us to move. Aquarius is all about the truth, is an air sign. So I'm looking at the truth here. Also moving in our truth, living in our truth, being in our truth. It's confirmation. We also have here, when we move in our truth and focus on balancing ourselves and living in our power, we no longer have low vibrational ways of being by involving ourselves in any kind of gossip, involving ourselves in any kind of scandals, involving ourselves in any kinds of rumors. This is the lowest of the low vibration, lovelies. These are things that no longer will exist in 5D New Earth. When you are vibrating on a high vibration, you don't have time for this. You don't have time to pass notes to other beings, to bring down or try to bring down another being so you can feel better about yourself. It's time that we take the time to do our shadow work and cure those things that ail us physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. It's time to go deeper, to take humanity higher. It's time to live and have those good vibes only. Have those good vibes. Good vibes only, lovelies. It's time. And am I missing another card? What did we have for the I Ching? Oh, I mixed the card back in. Or did I? Oh, here it is. And 56 was, I forget, I was channeling. Let's see, what was this card? 1 second, loves. The Wanderer. And not be continual, the wanderer, going around in circles and repeating vicious cycles of mental imprisonment. And feeling lost. And not getting anything solved. But thinking positive, that's going to soothe you for a while. But it's going to create a blind spot, lovelies. It's going to create a blind spot. A blind spot of what? Optimism. Blind spot. Optimism creates a blind spot. A blind spot. Lovelies, I want to thank you as we close this reading with these powerful energies that brought these messages of love to us from Spirit. I want to thank you again for your time. I want to thank you for your love. I want to also remind you that we have the Rapid Ascension mini course that's going to be made available soon, along with a lot of other things that's going to help you in your shadow work. So you can no longer have to be blinded with the blind spot of positive optimism. You will be trained and taught how to go deep, how to break those generational curses that only positive optimism allows to linger from generation to generation to generation. It becomes a rubber band that stretches out from generation to generation to generation and is never broken. And this new energy, we are breaking generational curses. We are doing our shadow work. We are healing. We are leaving the things that cause us unnecessary mental anxieties. We are becoming the warrior. We are becoming the warrior. Thank you, lovelies. May the force be with you. May these messages inspire you. Namaste.